The dump find go-kart. Now, if you spend enough time around Capel, you'll learn two things. First, never underestimate what can be found at the tip. And second, never underestimate what Funkle Buck can do with a welder and a bit of stubbornness. Now, this whole adventure started one Saturday morning when Funkle Buck wandered through the Capel tip looking for odds and ends. Old lawnmower wheels, bits of steel, the sort of treasures most folks drive straight past. Then sitting over in the scrap pile was the saddest looking little go-kart you'd ever seen. Its tires were flatter than yesterday's soft drink. The chain had more rust than shine. The steering pointed one way while the wheels looked another. But Buck just smiled. "Mate, I reckon you'll do." After a few nights out in the shed, a grinder singing away, a welder throwing sparks, fresh bearings, new chain, fresh paint, and just enough elbow grease to keep the mosquitoes away, that old dump find looked ready for another life. Only one problem: somebody had to test it. Buck climbed aboard. The suspension groaned, the seat complained, the engine coughed once, twice, then, brap, off he shot across the paddock grinning like he'd just won lotto. Well now, that noisy little engine traveled quicker than gossip in a country town. KK heard it before she even saw it. She came charging out of the house. "Funkle Buck, is that for us?" Buck rolled to a stop trying to look serious. "Well, I don't know if it's safe yet." KK folded her arms. "I will tell you if it's safe." "Well, how do you argue with that logic? No helmet needed, seat adjusted, thumbs up." Away she went. Now that little cart wasn't setting any land speed records, but judging by the smile on KK's face, you'd swear she'd just won Bathurst. Standing nearby was Django, trying his absolute hardest to be patient. Of course, he wasn't fooling anybody. He was hopping around like a roux on a hot road. Soon enough, his turn arrived. He climbed into the cart like a seasoned race driver, grabbed the wheel, nodded at Buck, then, brap, away he disappeared. Every corner became Mount Panorama. Every straight became Conrad Straight. Every bump became an opportunity to catch a little air. Buck called out, "Don't forget you've got brakes!" Django yelled back, "I know!" Didn't sound too convincing though. By now the neighbors had wandered outside. One bloke stopped mowing. Another leaned on the fence. Before long everybody was smiling at the sight of one old go-kart buzzing around, raising little clouds of Capel dust. The afternoon settled into a rhythm. KK, Django, KK, Django. Then Buck would jump in just to make sure nothing had come loose. Funny thing was, nothing ever seemed loose, except Buck's excuse for another lap. One lap they were famous speedway drivers, the next they were explorers crossing the outback. It's funny how a kid's imagination can turn an empty paddock into the greatest place on earth. That old go-kart wasn't worth much when Buck found it, but now, you couldn't have bought the smiles it was making for any amount of money.